It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Tyler Chatwood is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy. Thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
120.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out.
Batting second.
And a Meaton digging in next. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He has a 3-for-12 line. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Eaton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know they're hoping for a turnaround from Asdrubal Cabrera in the near future. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball four.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Thames, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you. Driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third. No
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 1 to Schwarber.
Look out, 1-1.
Fouled away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Turner is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
The catcher, Jan Gomes.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Count now a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Michael Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Taylor, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Will Harris, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals lead 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner at short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 5th, the
second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. 2 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here now is Trey Turner. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Tyler Chatwood gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a curveball misses inside.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting. The left
Juan Soto to the plate now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-1 the count now. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Thames behind 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Baez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting eight.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting ninth.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chatwood. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's the ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out. Now, that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure, so worth another look with show track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. First offering on its way. Ian Happ's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a move over to first.
Oh, he's safe.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, The catcher.
So two are gone now in the Nationals' fourth, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The 1-0. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
The pitcher, Will Harris.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And they're runners at the corners now. A ball and a strike.
Ball, one strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Baez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Jason.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hayward.
And it's fouled away. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And he fouls this one off. No one out with a runner at second. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Roenis Elias comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Anthony Rizzo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. Run there on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Gotta love that out of the reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
So striding in, Chris Bryant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Fouled away.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bryant is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs strand one. It remains 1-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. James Norwood will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, James Norwood.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. There's Baez. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled off. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He loses him on ball 4. Here now is Juan Soto. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Soto has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Most notably, he said they have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff that's getting thrown their way. They've yet to get a hit on anything other than a fastball. So he said they're going to continue to see pitches dancing all over the place until they prove they can do something with it.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The average for him at 267 on the year. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-2 now. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across
The
yet,
batter,
so maybe
number
this
9.
walk will jump. Start their offense a little bit.
Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Javier Baez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Castro is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Caratini. He flew out in his last at-bat. Josh Begley will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Josh Begley.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Kerner gloves it to Cabrera for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Josh Begley will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Number 13, David Cody. Now catcher, number 4, Josh Begley.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Thames. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Eric Thames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And it's full now. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gomes is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground to third, and that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there. Nero pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now,
Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Washington. Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
And that misses for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Plays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Gomes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder at the track, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very good hot streak.
And he'll step off and try again. Brad Week gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Adam Eaton. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan.
In now, Juan Soto. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Bryant is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning, but not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the National. Wander Suero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Nico Horner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Nico Horner.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Horner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out, as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. No hits to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Cabrera is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough, as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Alec Mills enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Alec.
Ready for another chance? Eric Thames. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-1 the count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Off the LED board and gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Third home run for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, you just got to tip your hat if you're on the mound. For him to have the ability to keep that pitch fair, that's a breaking ball on the inner half. How many times have we seen that one hook foul?
To the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Albert Almora is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 5, Albert.
Zach Short is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing short.
1-1.
Number 76. That
is a fastball that misses. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch one more time. Weak roller right side. Reined in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cubs nothing. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. One out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Bryant is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's down into left center for a base hit. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Standing in now, David Bodie. Popped him up. Thames in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 2. Adam.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And that's in there for strike 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Gone in order, but they're still in control, 7-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Now batting, number 76. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4. John.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 2-2 fouled off. Another try at 2-2, and the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
This is line to left. Schwarber is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Nationals.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Popped up, but this will land untouched. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the National. Sean Doolittle, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Albert Almora waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Cubs are down to their final out now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the pitch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2-1 to count. Doolittle's ready. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Cabrera's there. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early